Yo, everyone, welcome in. Hope you are all doing well, vibing, thriving, and chilling. It's Friday, baby. That means it's weekend. Hope you guys are all ready for an exciting weekend. Welcome in, everyone. How you doing, Brad, as well as Quan? Welcome in. Apologies, guys, for the very late start to the stream. We planned, as we said yesterday, at the end of our race to hopefully do a watch-along from this morning. But we got a bit carried away last night. COD released, Black Ops 6 released last night, and myself and the boys ended up playing till 4 a.m. Yeah, that was not ideal. I only woke up towards the end of the middle of Abe's race in Group 3 of the FIA games. So yeah, I'm gonna want to watch that back a little bit. I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. For those of you that didn't watch the FIA games earlier, we're gonna obviously watch that together. But yeah, hopefully everyone's chilling so far, having a good day, had a great week, ready for the weekend, some F1. Hopefully a very chilled weekend for everyone. Yeah. Otherwise, let's go into the very, very spicy Raceface race yesterday. Very interesting in terms of the outcome, in terms of the crashes. Everything was a bit weird. So as you can see, Jordan is on pole, Barkes in second, myself and Cody line up in third and fourth, then followed by Tariq, Henry, Gio, Stoltz, Peterson, and Dean Norke, following out the top 10. So pretty good grid, pretty good starting positions for everyone. Then as we get ready to start the race, this is where things will get a little bit interesting. The biggest difference for me over here was on Wednesday. I positioned the car at the start really, really well, but it didn't react nicely. Here you can see I'm already pretty much starting ahead of Cody. So again, really good positioning, and I outlaunched him. So that was just really, really good. That helps me obviously at the start of here. Try and go side by side with him. And then, yeah, I'll let the start kind of play out. And yeah, you guys can have a look and see. The side by side with him there, I was a bit worried because I was kind of pinched at this point. Jordan goes defensive on the McLaren. I brake very, very late on the outside. We go side by side over here. I'm not planning to go past Jordan because I know I don't have the race pace. I brake early. They let him go. And boom. Everything for me at that point is perfectly fine. Audio is funny. Why is audio funny? Like game audio or my audio? Which audio is funny, Rob? That is the Rode mic. Just refresh the stream. It's just Luke's voice playing games till 4 a.m. Probably, yeah. It's doubled up. Someone said that as well yesterday. Just refresh the stream, Rob. Yeah, refresh the stream. Someone literally, I think it was Jackie that said that yesterday or the day before. And then they refreshed the stream and it was fine. Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird. Yo, Doba, welcome in. Yeah, everything at that point is perfectly fine for me. At this point, we'll watch Cody start. He had to obviously go side by side with me over there. Then over here was very, very close to Barkhazen. Over here, he was a bit delayed on the accelerator, which kind of opened up the door for Barkhazen on the inside. Unfortunately, at this point, you guys can quite clearly see that Barkhazen literally runs Cody completely off the track. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Because obviously this is going to be reported. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Is this penalty, yes or no? Penalty, yes or no? We think it's clear cut. We think it's clear cut penalty, but I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. Clear cut, okay. So then there's that. Right after that, Tariq has the space. They go side by side. Tariq gets a really good traction off of that corner. Has the inside, Cody has to try and cut back. And that is the move done. Do you think, wow, what a clean start. Everyone is absolutely spot on. Perfect. Everything is good here. And then you start going back and going, what the hell happened? So, boys, we are going to take a little view as to the start from, where's his name? Bucas, or, yeah, Bucas. Let us watch this. This, Gerrit Bucas was the superstar of this race, because he caused a lot of trouble. So I'm going to show you the various things he got involved in. This is our star in the reasonably priced car. Here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, a little bit of an accident up ahead. Not too much of a worry. Let's have a look over here. Bang! Full flat on the accelerator. Bang, bang, bang. Don't start the car. Push that Aston completely off. Let's have one more look at that quickly. So at this point over here, bangs into that Ferrari, flat on the accelerator. Car's dead. Runs the Aston off the track here. Okay. Incident number 1. Incident number 2. This is where the cuck happens. How you doing, Bren? This is where the cuck happens. He just straight lines accelerates that guy. Wait for it. Wait for it. And who is that, you may ask? P3 man Tariq Adam. P3 man Tariq Adam that is battling with me, he did the undercut, and we are battling for P2 at this point. When I say star in the Parisian price car, yeah, so let's look at it from this car's perspective. So look at this. Following. Oh, shit! Bruh, Dorba, you have no idea. Yesterday, with the amount of swearing and action that was going on at various parts of the race, thank God I had my mic muted. Okay, so that was Mr. What's the name's claim to fame? Mr. Bucas's claim to fame. That was a bit iffy. Then over here, Tariq kills Barkhazen. Where is it over here? Tariq kills Barkhazen as he sat behind him the entire 45 minutes yesterday. And at this point, he's like, nah, bro, come on. Tariq was so much faster at this point. But this is his opportunity. Look at this. This actually move sets up quite nicely. He brakes early over here. Tariq brakes later. Tries to get the cut back. At this point, Tariq's flat on the accelerator. Barkhazen is still trying to feed the accelerator. And at this point over here, he's still not flat. Tariq is flat, but having to back off. And as Tariq backs off, bang. Right over there, insta-kill. Now, this is where I need you guys in chat to help me. Is this an unsafe rejoin? Yes or no? So firstly there, you see the no brakes being held. Right over here, I think this is slam dunk. No brakes being held at all. Completely flat on the accelerator. And then from Cody's POV, as you can see over here, man gets a full-on chonky slide and 5 seconds of rear damage from that. So I think that's slam dunk. In my opinion, that's slam dunk. What are your thoughts then on this rejoin? Everyone in chat. Also welcome in Chris, Torber, Dunkler, everyone, Pran, Brad. Welcome in, everyone. Thoughts on the rejoin? Let's just go back again. Yeah. Literally, he got exactly 5 seconds from that. He had 2 point something at the start, and he got 5 from that. Remember, this is Cody's POV. Watch his rear, watch his rear. Watch his rear, watch his rear. Bang! And he had a full-on slide. It was weird with the clipping. But yeah, that was 5 seconds. First rejoin was slam dunk. The second should be 10 seconds. So you're saying the rejoin on Cody? So you're saying this, not holding the brakes, is slam dunk. The second one? Dude, he gets so close over here to so many people. So here's one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Dude, Kieran almost murdered him. Let's look at the Ferrari as well. Yo, Droll. People have to avoid him. That's not a safe rejoin. Yep. That's what I'm saying. So Honda doesn't get impeded at all. He has to lift slightly. But the Ferrari as well as the 2 cars ahead had to avoid him. So I don't know. That might be a pen, at least in my opinion. Then from there, obviously, Tariq is going to get a pen, obviously, for yeeting him off. So that's that. Barkhazen, I think, should be getting a penalty, in my opinion, for the start, where shoving Cody off and the unsafe rejoin. How you doing, Belgium and Kellen? Someone with a death switch. Oh, shit. And then there was some more chaos here and there. So throughout the race, there was a small little bit of accidents here and there. Back markers, again, that didn't really pay attention too much. I mean, I went to go look at the one guy's stream, and it just doesn't make sense to me why people defend certain things. So let me look at where I've pitted. I pit somewhere over here. What is your guys' honest opinion of this? Wait. So, yeah. At this point, how you doing, 6 cents? Welcome. At this point right here, we are genuinely P13 and 14. So, by raw position, me and this BM are actually fighting for position, but I'm coming from second place, having done a tire change. They still have their pit stop to do. Should the BM defend against me, guys? In chat, in your personal opinion, yes or no? Considering I have done my pit stop, and a pit stop is 50, 60 seconds, I'm technically not fighting him for position. In your opinion, should the BM defend against me? Yes or no? Yes or no, should the BM be actually fighting me and defending from me, and not simply having a small lift to try and let me go, considering the rate at which I catch him? Yes or no? He's not in the wrong, but yes, there is no reason unless he's blocking for a teammate. Can he? Yes. Should he? No. Yeah, that's my thought opinion on it. He can defend if he wants to, but he'll be more stupid for doing. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no point. You lose yourself more time. Exactly. So at this point, I'm flashing him. I'm flashing him. I'm flashing him. I'm flashing. I'm like, if he slightly just breaks early or lifts here, we both hardly lose any time. I was like, okay, then I just forced him into a mistake there. Then at this point, I'm on his ass. He goes defensive, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try and go around your outside. And I make it stick, and I literally have to overtake someone. I have to literally full set it on the outside of someone on lap 2 with new tires. I'm like, okay. That I don't know. It's just weird. Like, a lot of the blue flags yesterday are really good. And then there's just certain blue flags that are just constant nuisances. They are just purposefully trying to screw you. Gotta get used to that because it happens every race. Yeah, that's the only problem. That is the only issue. Then there was quite a funny incident over here. There was quite a nice battle between Gio and Fenter, which I'll find over here. So unfortunately, Gio at the start of the year is a bit aggressive and hits. Is a bit aggressive over here. Breaks a little bit too late and hits into Fenter. I think it's here. He hits into Fenter, straightens him out again. Unfortunate is what it is. Then over here, he lets Henry go. No, he let Henry go a bit earlier. Then over here, he gets a bad exit. And this is where him and Fenter have a nice battle. I think that was Fenter that he hit, Chris. And then he hit Henry at another stage, I think. So right over here, Gio and Fenter go side by side. Nice little side-by-side racing. All is looking Gucci. Gio breaks early, thinking Fenter is going to oversend it. At this point, Fenter has a massive slide on the exit. Catches it. Yo, Gio, welcome in. I was on for P5. P6 then spun, ended up P9. That's still pretty good. That's still very good, Percy. The one person I felt very sorry for, guys, look at this Chris Stoltz guy. Look at this Stoltz guy. Having an absolutely marvelous race. P5, really, really, really good. And then he disconnects for 7 minutes. Oh, that's you! Dude, what are the chances? I didn't even know that was you. I literally just spoke. Dude, you drove very well in quali. And I actually looked, Chris. Props to your start, because out of the entire grid, I don't know if you know this, Chris. I don't know if you know this. Out of the entire grid, I had the best start out of everyone besides you. You were the only one that beat me at the start. So, yes, you had the best start on the entire grid in terms of initial acceleration reaction to the green light. You had the best start, number one start out of the entire grid. In terms of, I was looking yesterday because I was like, dude, my start was crazy. I was like, let me see if anyone beat me. Look through. I'm like, dude, I had the best start. And then I saw your start and I was like, oh shit, he was the only one that actually beat me. Yeah, that is very bad, Chris. Unlucky, I mean. Yeah, his start was crazy. I'll show you his start. His initial launch was so good. His reaction was slightly quicker than mine to the line. So I'll show you his start over here. Oh no, I think, Quan, if I remember, yours wasn't that great. So look at that launch over here. He gets a good run onto the McLaren behind. Yeah, we looked at a couple of things. Fleming, if you want me to check something, go ahead, ask. We're having a general look through. Also, GG's Abe, guys, can we get a nice round of applause for Abe in chat that finished P6 in FIA Games Group 3? So everyone, let's go. Abe, we're gonna do a watch through of everything because last night me and the boys played till 4 AM some COD. So unfortunately, unfortunately I couldn't do the whole watch along. Let's go, Abe. Good shit. Oh, yeah, Fleming. I saw that already. Dude, I don't know. He caused the mass crash lap 1, and then he caused the mass crash. He killed Tariq completely. I got a great launch, good first lap. Power went out during the second stop, so stopped the car. Ah, shit, yeah, that explains. So, okay, the way you can judge a good initial launch is looking at when the light went green. I think what helped you over here is you were underspeeding. And then at this point, when it turned green, you got to 70 and you were still brake boosting, but you kind of over-centered a bit. And at this point over here, you are at 73. Geo is still at 70. Henry's still at 70. Tariq's at 72. Cody's at 71. I'm also at 73. That's what I say. You and me kind of at the best start. Jordan's at 71, 70. Let's actually see, did anyone else get a crazy, crazy start? 69, 70. Quan, you were asking about your start. I'll get to you. 71, 71, 69, 71, 70, 67. So Janssen van Rensburg had the worst start. 71. So Quan, you kind of towards the upper scale of the starters. 68, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 68, 69, 70, 69, 70, 69, 70, 69, 67, 65. Ian Upton, unfortunately, had the worst start. 61 from Paul Venter. May fuck. That is sleeping at the light. 61 as well for Miller. And then 69. So the two slowest starters were these two at the back. Venter as well as Miller with 61 at the initial launch. And then best start goes to myself and Stotts. Yeah. Then there was that. Then there was a funny incident over here somewhere, where Venter goes side by side with someone. Keegan, thank you so much for the 6 months. You absolute beast. Thoroughly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub, Keegan. And make sure to check out your inbox, as I'm pretty sure you get a Discord Nitro 3-month code for subbing. Thank you so much. Exactly, Werner. Let's see. Over here somewhere. I think it's over here. Over here, let's see. So Venter and Patterson get a nice little battle. Venter does a beautiful little cutback. Side by side over here. Very nice. He's a little bit ahead. Hard onto the brakes. Unfortunately, turns in while he's still at the mid-apex. Then over here, side by side again. When I asked him about what happened here, he said he thought the guy was going more to the right than what he was. And unfortunately, he eats himself. Unfortunately, he eats himself there. This, unfortunately, lap costs him 10 to 11 seconds, which in the end, with the start and that moment, potentially cost him a P6, P7. P6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. It was a little bit unfortunate that that happened, but yeah. Venter! I was sweaty, but glad I got closer to you guys. Yeah, you drove very well, Chris. Drove very well. I think I got pretty lucky with not being collected in T1. Yeah, there was a lot of... Let's go back to the lap 1 and see from you as well as Werner's perspective. Let's see. So this is Werner chilling, taking it easy. Taking it easy, trying to make his way through. They giga dive bomb. Werner, you lucky Bluxum. Oh my word. You lucky Bluxum. Irrespective of luck or not, very, very well handled, very patient. And look who's next to you. The other man. Go on, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Quan's perspective of the accident. So, T1 is clean. All is Gucci. Yeah, he has a little bit of drama. Somehow, Quan doesn't collect any bit of damage. Good Audi acceleration out of there. Relaxing, somewhat in the middle. Very scary place to be. And at this point, you get a small little tap from behind. avoid that drama over there. The small little tap. How much damage was this at the moment? Go on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, good from you guys. You guys were P22 and 23. Then you guys moved up to 17 and 18. So good start for you guys. That's exact same 5 second that Cody said, because who was it earlier? Yeah, it was Banner that said there's no ways Cody's thing was 5 seconds. And I literally said, would you agree that this is also 5 seconds? I'm not asking for you to agree, but I'm telling you that's obviously what happened to Cody. So this was 5 seconds as well. Juan, do you see this as well as 5? Because Vanna said there's no ways this was 5. It actually was, but... Did you see the video I made for Tariq incident? No. I just heard about all the laughter. I didn't go and look at the Discord. But yeah, I was very unfortunate with Tariq. I think I was back ahead of the crashes. Was one of the lucky one. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, ding, Stefan. Welcome in. Yeah, so there was a lot of crazy moments here and there. Oh, somewhere over here, Barrington Smith gets absolutely killed. I haven't seen this incident yet. Over here, somewhere, he gets murdered. Is P4? Oh, here it is. Did he get murdered or... Yeah, I want to see what happened here. So, Erfane Race is in front of him. So much lag, and the back marker is diving the guy in front. Yeah, this will never make sense to me how back markers kill the leaders. Literally sit back and chill. How are you dive bombing? Irrespective of the lag at this point, he's having to back off not to get killed. Why are you racing him? And you literally give him no room to come back. I never understand. It does not actually make sense in my head how this happens. It was the same thing with Seradio killing me in Imola. How are you braking so late that you are having to jump a curb to kill me? We aren't fighting. We're not even close. At this point, Van der Rijst is realistically, considering they're at the same point here, I don't know if they've both done their pit stop, but Van der Rijst at this point is exactly 1 minute 30 seconds behind. Irrespective of pit stops, maybe he's actually raw 40 seconds, 30 seconds behind, because Barrington Smith maybe still has an extra pit stop to do. But I never understand how this shit happens. He might have desynced at the moment because he didn't have any car movement. Oh, maybe he did. How you doing, Shay? Yo, Shay, I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? Then I'm not racing. Then they think they are saying that fact. Learn from Ocon, yeah. Dude. I never understand. Yeah, it's so weird. I want to see from what's her name's perspective, so let's have a look. Going through this corner. You're chilling, everything's nice. At that point, you back off because you're like, oh shit, I'm about to be killed. You hop and you are actually killed. So let me see before everything. Where was he actually? So at this point, he's P18 fighting Farmer. There's no ways that they've done pit stops at this point. Van der Rijst, he's, yeah, as I said, like 20, 30 seconds ahead of him. He hadn't done a pit stop, but they're not really fighting at that point. And then obviously the kill happens and you're like, okay, buddy. Okay. I had a power slide into the second to last corner, 4-5 laps before the end with Fented. I saw something where you guys were talking about it. Let me look at towards the end. I saw that you guys were fighting. It said a massive power slide, 4-5 laps left. Into the second to last corner. What, the chicane? Oh my god. I saw it. We found it, boys. We found it. Let's have a look. Oh, shit. Fenter's like, yeah, boy, I smell blood. Yeah, really good save. Now, boys, you want to see something interesting. So, let's all pay our eyes and attention to some straight line speed. So, what does the Ferrari do down the straight? Let's have a look. 251, 252, depending on whether I make the corner nicely. 251, 252. Then we go to Tariq in the McLaren, which has no slipstream. 251, 252, 251 for Tariq as well. Let us go to the Honda of Peterson when he does not have a slipstream. Let's see, when does he not have a slipstream? Okay, he has pretty much a slipstream all the way through. Yeah, still has a slipstream. Yeah, he has no slipstream. Honda, 249 down the straight. Let us look with Jordan Sherritt driving this beast of a car. Beast of a car with no slip. Dude, he was doing 256, 257. I want to see Audi speed as well. Yeah, sure. Let's look where you're not completely wrecked. Yeah. On the Audi 253. So you are 1k an hour faster than the Ferraris and McLarens. 3 to 4k an hour faster than the Honda. Nissan. Let's have a look at the Nissan. Okay, Nissan is matching the Ford. Oh yeah, Stefan, unfortunately I can't do that. The throttle is already being pushed too hard. Let's look at the BMWs. Look at the BMWs down the straight. Yeah, sort of vicious slipstream. Yeah, you're not really getting a slip, I don't think. 253. Let's see over here. Okay, they're still fighting. Okay, yeah. Just for as much accuracy as possible. 253. So the Audis and the BMs are pretty much matching each other. The Ford and the Nissan is matching each other. Let's see the Astons. I haven't actually seen the Aston. Must be crazy as well. Okay, so the Aston, the BM, the Aston and the BM are match. Aston, BM, Audi equal. Ferrari and McLaren equal. Ford and Nissan equal. Honda shit slow. The Honda's the slowest by a lot at 249. Then Ferrari, McLaren, you can call 251, 252. Let's call it 252. 253 for the Audi, the Aston, as well as the Audi, Aston, and BMW. And then the Nissan and the Ford are doing 256. Yeah, it's crazy, Percy. It's crazy. Problem is you can't really bop the top speed with extra. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why we need the restrictor. Yeah, so at least they're fixing it, which is good. LFM, at least. Nissan is OP at the moment. Too many tracks, just better. Yeah, that is a lot better than the Mustang race. Jordan was saying yesterday that the Ford was very, very bad. And he was saying if somehow this race was wet, especially this race particularly, it would have been a bit of a problem. Astons were really bad on this track. Yeah, Aston's very difficult here to an extent. To be honest, I don't know. When I drove LFM, I thought the Aston was relatively quite easier. So I don't know if the Astons just struggled. But yeah, I thought the Aston is quite easier, relatively. Especially on Raceface, because it's so fast down the straights as well. But yeah, I know Ford is difficult here in the race, and Ford as a whole. There was a close call with Fenter, Renner, and myself on the second pit entry. Saw cars flying. Second pit entry. Exit. Oh, exit. Yeah. Where are you at this point? Oh my god. I see what you mean. So yeah, you exiting the pits. 3, 2, 1. Dive in, dive in, dive in. Nice. Didn't overcook the brakes. Pretty good. Yeah, I agree, Shay. That's the thing, the Mustang had the pace on the straight, but damn, it's stronger than Sector 2. Yeah, it's very difficult. Not even die. Dude, if he died both, I'm pretty sure they were both dead. Yeah, there's no ways you die from here without killing everyone. Yeah, there's no ways you don't kill everyone there. Full esports move. Yeah, I mean, that was for the most part the race. There was, I'm sure, some way, somehow, there was a few extra clown moments. But yeah, overall, the race was quite entertaining. It was pretty good. And yeah, that was that. We walked away with a P2. We are somehow, some way leading the sprint and the drivers' championship, which I don't think will last too long, as I think Jordan will soon overtake me, and then all the other boys are quite close, depending on penalties and stuff. Yeah, you drove very, very well as well. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty damn good. Now, boys, we are on to the FIA Games watch-along. I didn't, unfortunately, as I said, I didn't see this is live right now. So this is... Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a South African representative here, so I don't really care as much. So let's see. Race number 1. Let us have a look and see. Let me just make sure that all my stuff is in the right place for when I do this. Let's see. So stuff is over there. You see when they're actually racing, what it looks like. So my thing's over there, my thing's over there. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Is perfectly fine. This again. Hello? Where the hell did this thing decide to go? Okay, we Gucci. Okay. Let's have a look, boys. So race number 1.
That's a good thing to draw the attention to.
Wait, I wonder if they show like the starting grid. And I saw a couple of familiar names. Here was one thing that surprised me. Obviously, they're doing a wide pan shot of the stuff. But when I quickly like skipped through the stream, I saw so many times you could literally, for the most part, make out people's setups.
It's going to be very, very tough. But
so there he just dropped he's using his phone, he's dropping the rate on the rear to try and have a little bit better traction, not as much rear angle. Yeah, you can see he's using max roll bars. Yeah, it's literally you can see this stuff over here.
Welcome back to the desk. The thing is, with a competition like this, it's a bit savage, isn't it? You know, it's cut off. It's not championship points like we're used to covering in other series.
That man almost looks like Nico Rosberg.
It's a case of you're either in or you're not. It really is very cutthroat, isn't it? So the drivers...
Do they really? Well, then maybe we get a copyright strike on YouTube.
Have to be completely on it in ways that they might not have been before.
Absolutely, and another element to take into consideration is this is a 30-minute race.
Yes.
So for a GT, that's a relatively short period of time. Long time.
I sit with a keyboard, yeah. We can watch.
But it's important to note.
Okay, so Igor Rodriguez on pole. That makes sense.
These GT cars a lot this weekend.
Do they go through all the names?
Different elements to this track, isn't there? There's fast sections. There's very slow sections.
Oh, you were also checking, eh?
Zones. I I really look forward to seeing how these cars handle around this sort of circuit.
Yeah, and as you say, it's a technical circuit, but it's also a technical format. It's not a case of going out there.
So Group 1, we have Brazil, Malaysia, France, Lithuania, UK, Belgium, US, UAE, Serbia, Venezuela, Azerbaijan, Greece, Dominican Republic, Qatar, Georgia, Barbados, Slovakia, and Cayman Islands. Lay it out for France.
It's a real test of the mettle of these drivers, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think we've both seen
it probably is, yes.
Disciplines of motorsport that you and I have covered before. You know, drivers sometimes they can be straight.
It's so cool that you can see side by side and they're actually looking at each other.
A 15 or 20 minute sprint race, but when it comes to longer races, the mental game.
He's looking at his stuff. Oh shit!
A picture to think about as a driver.
Ooh.
You have to very.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, that's just a PDF copy pasta. Will that actually work? It does work. Okay, so is this race 1? Oh, I know a lot of the drivers who are driving. Okay, so let's see. Race 1. I wish they like split it so we could see. I know Prenter represents UK. Abe for them. Misa for Spain. Felix Temper for Austria. Huben for Germany. Caracas, Alban. Is the Rodriguez, Fiala, Mooning, Carrick, Kuhn, Satomuto, Philippa, Eric Mosca, Nestroza, Aslan, Sovsky, Dan, Bashby, Dang, Kim, Wheezy. Later. Okay. Have a good-ish understanding of who's there. Yeah, I wish something like this. We had something like this for SA, for South Africa. I'd love Jordan to compete in this, even though he's not the biggest fan of the Merc. Thank you for that, Brisha. And Maeve.
We do have a last chance final for some of these drivers to progress if they don't make it through to the top 10, but it's all about avoiding those mistakes at this stage. It's all about you can throw away your entire competition with one half measures move.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes down to just what would be a very.
So it's Brazil on pole position from Malaysia with
against Malaysia
on the second row of the grid. Igor Rodriguez is the driver behind the wheel of car number 17 there we're seeing picture in picture. So for the very first time in 2024, the FIA Motorsports game eSports GT is go. Here
does he smoke him off the line? Oh, I was going to say he went very defensive initially. He probably runs away with us, surely.
Very nicely indeed. Relatively straightforward. A bit of contact.
Someone's all the way at the back. Oh shit! Whoa!
Further down the road.
Who was that? Who was that?
Very nicely indeed. Relatively straightforward. A bit of contact.
Who's this? Who's this? Which flag is that? Brazil? Malaysia? That's Lithuania. Is this France? Ah, Leotel. Constant being a clown. Oh my god. And that kills Lithuania, which kills Caracas' race because Leotel's a clown. Aslan shows. Yo, Igor got so lucky there. But Leotel, my guy. You literally in the top 10. What are you doing?
A little bit of late braking, tiny misjudgment, and that has thrown this race wide open. And it's, well, a case of nobody being immune from incident or accident in something like this.
Leto, you fucking donkey.
Right behind the number 9 Lithuanian machine just in front. I think they got quite lucky actually there, did Lithuania, because they were the car right in the. Again, it's almost half of the field that goes through in this.
Oh, that's how Mooning looks like. The nice thing as well, I don't know what a lot of these people look like because I never really like look at the SRO like driver line. Like I don't go look at each and every single individual person. That's quite cool. Our printer also died. Ah, shit. As I learned in Ferrari events, drivers don't think any other further than the current racer. Yep. It's so dumb. It really is so dumb. Driver would have easily made the grand finals by just staying P2, but he went for P1, spun himself out, and now is out. Yeah. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Gabriel Parra. I don't actually know who that is. Don't think I've ever come across that name before. Yes, it's group stages, Chris. So France must have gotten, I don't know, a 10, 15 second penalty there? I don't think I've seen Parra before.
Yeah, I think from what I picked up from the very first corner, the car that was off in the background was
Risk. Hiding was in.
They were involved in that as well. There was a couple of them around on the exit of the very first corner. But again, it's a very high-speed bit of...
Caracas is going to smoke him easily. I don't know when the overtake's going to happen, but it's going to happen.
United Arab Emirates at the moment in... Hey,
Jacob, thank you so much for the follow. There's my boy. This is the guy I coached. This is the guy I coached just before the event. Where did he actually qualify? Where did he qualify? UAE. Where did UAE qualify? P8. Let's fucking go. Good shit.
First corner, you've got to have a lot of...
Let's go. What a beast. Dude, it was so crazy. Like, I don't know if he would care that I share this information, but he was like 2, 3, 4 minutes late for the session, and he said, "Sorry, I just got home from a track day." And when I went to the UAE, I remember that the track days are very, very late in the evening, and I was like, "Oh, what track day?" Then he's like, "No, around Yas Marina." I was like, "Oh yeah, yes, I remember you live in the UAE." And I was like, "Oh, what did you drive?" Then he's like, "No, he has a Lotus." Shit, what was the thing called? The Lotus 400R, which is a monster track car. And his friend has a 992 GT3 RS. So they were hot lapping and driving, doing a track day. And they were swapping cars amongst each other between a Lotus 400R and a GT3 RS. And I was like, you lucky bugger. And then, yeah, I had the session with him. And then from there, that was, I think, one night before he flew. So he flew the next night after our session because we had quite a late session together. And I was like, you lucky bugger. Yes, but last year, I'm going to hit you up the next few days for personal question because I just... 100%. You can ask away. UAE, I had an absolutely amazing experience. Best place ever.
We look here, though, the United Arab Emirates at the moment.
Is this something you quali or apply for? It was kind of like MSA should have done something for SA, yeah, but they didn't. Which is quite a bit dumb because otherwise, Jordan, in any event, irrespective of what people say, if you're going to send South Africa as a representative for anything in South Africa, sim racing wise, Jordan should be your answer the entire time. And if it's not your answer, then you're a hater. It is what it is. If you aren't saying, if the first word, Barbados, out. If Jordan isn't the first word or name that comes to mind when you say SA representative for sim racing in some way, shape or form, then you're a hater. Because he needs to be the representative all the time, because he is by quite a bit the best. There's Prenta! Because MSA normally don't give... Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Oh! Inside, nothing too much from there. Jordan's one of the best drivers. Yeah, it's not even just SA. That's what I think people forget. It's not just SA related. That is like one of the best outright. So, yeah. Track limits within 4 minutes. Yeah, literally. Dominican Republic, unlucky. I'm surprised Grantas hasn't gotten past what's the name yet. Venezuela. Let's go, UAE. Yo, Ben, welcome in, Nami. Hope you all. Oh yeah, always Jordan number 1. Yo, Ben. Probably next week, Ben, I'm going to get my LFM shirt. Thanks to seeing the LFM thing on your stream. And I spoke to Boris, and he said when the website has its redesign, they're going to make the merch and stuff a lot more visible, because he didn't realize that a lot of people couldn't actually see or knew about the merch store. So that's quite nice. And then I want to see how it fits. And then there's a bunch of other South African people in chat and some of my friends that also want to order it. So me seeing you wear that shirt, you telling me to go ask Boris, now has caught the interest of not only me, but a lot of other South Africans that also want to buy LFN merch. So that's really, really cool. Oh! No! Why not defend inside?
Inside is open. Venezuela very happy to walk through that door and hopefully a big.
Oh, the cutback! Let's go, baby! Let's go! What a cutback! It's smoked. Beautiful. No, it's not a fixed setup race. A DT for causing that mass collision. You see? Leitao? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, get smoked off the line. France getting a DT because Leitao was a piggy in lap 1. I don't know why he risked it so much. Oh, side by side. UAE didn't get a good exit. Go, 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 go. Slightly outbrake and flat. Oh, you can still say side by side here. Just brake very late. Brake very late. Oh. He tries for a cutback. Nothing. No, 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 no. Here comes Lithuania. He pushes Lithuania off. Here comes Mooning. Hello.
Of the car in front, which is still no, it's not the Venezuelan machine, is it? Yes, it is actually. Hold on.
America.
Flipping out, they're all changing position so quickly.
Yeah, literally. I don't know.
Now, right behind the United States, but even behind them as well, Serbia are
in
a bit of a scrap as well.
UAE now fighting against America.
Get the better of them. Look at the cutback there down
the
United States, but no.
Ooh, that was close. Go, Isaac, go.
Few scratches and dents on the
I'm gonna be happy in a moment. Ah, Abe.
Pushing hard in the early stages to get these positions sorted, Paul.
Yeah, this is brilliant, brilliant stuff. Of course,
This
moment in time that will become fourth when France serve their drive-through penalty. So everybody's going to shuffle at once.
The UAE is going to get P4, yeah, at least.
At this moment in time, Slovakia hold 10th, but in fact,
Michael Mooning, very, very exceptionally. I think Michael Mooning's up there with one of the best 4 drivers in ACC. He always does very, very well. He drives for ST Racing, and I think, as far as I know, Joker, their team won, Michael Mooning's team won SRO Silver in the Ford. They definitely knows what, a lot of the drivers are very, very exceptionally good drivers. Not all, I don't think not all of the countries are the best representatives. Like you could have had a Whitehead or Boothby or something for like UK, etc., etc. But yeah, for the most part, it's all decently represented.
Maybe saying a few words right now at the fact that he's constantly knocking on the door, isn't he, trying to find a way past. But this is a really, really solid.
Yeah, they had a very terrible start to the season, but they did very well at the end. The whole 4 team drove very well.
He's lost the place to Venezuela, but he's still managing to defend further positions beyond that.
Oh.
Still well inside the top 10 though. And if you are Almirar right now, Paul, pressure on from the United States, do you just let them go?
I think there's under normal circumstances.
Oh no.
There we go. That makes it kind of irrelevant now because the mistake
no.
on cue happens.
No.
The USA straight pass, so that is ideal. Takes that pressure point away. But if you're the UAE guy, be concerned about the
Caracas is on his ass.
Places go. Otherwise, it's getting very dangerously close to outside of that top 10. The Lithuania machine in 7th position. Granted,
oh, here comes Caracas.
That particular car is starting to get very enthusiastic as well.
No!
USA is around. That is a mistake. That is contact.
No!
Machine just too deep. Being very heavily compromised now. Dropping
no.
One change and it all
no, my boy.
Devastating stuff, and that's again one of the cutthroat things of this competition. It's not.
It's in group, I think 2 or 3, Ben. No, Abe, that was not exciting. I wasn't looking forward to that.
Completely changed. We now look at the
no. Why he dived there?
To keep further cars behind. That's now promoted Malaysia and Greece back into the top 10. The United
this is not live at the moment. Ben, we're just having a watch through.
spicy, but this is exactly.
So there's still rounds 2 and 3 already happened, so we already know who all qualified for the semis. I think Germany already qualified, with Nicholas being the representative. Well, there's more action over here. Cut back. Oh, Prenter actually had a nice comeback after getting killed. Ooh.
Moving forward as well. Remember, they had lap 1 T1 dramas early in the race. The doors left open though, and that is a lovely little slip up the inside for Greece. So the Kieran Pendergrass behind the wheel of the United Kingdom machine. He has the outside line though. He has the high ground. He has the opportunity.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh no!
There's the rear spin around, so a little bit of extra contact. Unfortunately, Kieran,
Did I not just say he's having such a good comeback? Oh my god. UK printer. Oh my god. Cheers, buddy. Dude.
And then it caught the driver off guard a little bit. Wasn't quite carrying the pace he expected.
Dude, Ego disappeared, which was completely expected.
That's what Brexit, he says.
Ego gone. Williams driver. Bye bye. Let's see, is there any other action? Oh, yeah, UAE. Oh my god, that's almost 3 wide. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Look behind them as well. The United States back involved in this, and is that Georgia?
This is like a 4 wide situation.
The Georgian car looking now down the inside of Qatar. Now they're battling for places outside the top 10. This is not what they want to do right now. They need to work together here to focus on getting into those all-important qualifying spots. Now the United States back in on this as well. This
oh my god.
Absolutely brilliant, Paul. Long may this continue.
This is really, really fabulous stuff. The USA car.
Deep brake. Yo, that was deep into the braking zone. Side by side, no.
Beautiful stuff. Nice patient driving, waiting for the opportunity to present itself, which it does eventually. And
Oh, that was crazy.
SA up in a 13th position, the Qatar vehicle just in front of us, and then of course we've got.
I wonder if UAE got what sort of pain UAE gets for that earlier collision.
From the rest of the Ratata. By the way, France have rejoined after that.
Slovakia. I've never actually seen this driver's name before.
17th, so their competitive prospects for this race at least seem to be a little bit done and dusted. Slovakia up in 7th place that we're looking at now, car number 33 coming down into T1. Bit of a gap to the car in front. Malaysia.
Aldrin, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Crackers. Thank you so much, Aldrin, for the sub. Really appreciate it. Guys, if you have, if you either sub yourself or gift a sub, as far as I remember, you guys do get Discord Nitro for 3 months during a certain period of time. Yes, it's technically like a World Cup, Dynix. Thank you so much, Aldrin. Appreciate it. There's a mistake. Muska's driving for Slovakia. Ah, okay. Because I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Eric is Slovakia.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always going to be a little bit of degradation as our crowd watch on here from the arena here at the beautiful.
The other drivers ready? Is Luke Whitebread in the crowd yet?
Cheers and whoops and hollers all the way through. That really does.
Not yet. Doesn't seem like it. Is there any other action? Aslan, that got screwed at the start. Still action, yeah, with Greece.
They're going to make it even safer. They're trying to have a look to the inside. There we go. Racing room just about given.
For Greece around the outside.
Wide berth indeed. Greece,
oh, that's a cut.
Risk, especially considering that car is going to have.
Oh, they got a DT. Oh no.
3 laps, but Greece want to get it done on the racetrack. The outside line, you are vulnerable to being punted off of the circuit. You don't want to be on the outside. If you absolutely can avoid it, the reason Greece is so desperate, of course, is that battle pipe behind. And there we go. Job done. Very nice and efficient move there. Good bit of driving from the 31.
Yeah, the thing is,
DP, sad.
Past them that quickly because they knew the UAE car would get out of the way eventually for a drive-through, but The United States car.
Oh, here comes US.
Very, very
USA.
behind
USA.
thinking we're not going to wait around here for that drive-through to be served. We want to go after that Greek machine. They move back up inside
The
top
Greek
10,
machine.
going up into 10th place. There's the drive-through penalty for the United Arab Emirates car. In there you go. That's going to be there.
Yeah, literally gone. It's very hectic.
Sorted. But, I mean, with how this race is going and the swapping and changing.
No fixed setup. All your own setups.
Into the pits and then promoted are Georgia, Barbados, United Kingdom as well after the earlier contact.
Yeah, Rodriguez absolutely dipped like a chip. He was 3.6 seconds ahead earlier. 4.9 bro. He was just flying. When you're doing lessons, is it on a certain track or a few tracks? Do you focus on teaching the one track or more on other stuff depending on what the person does wrong? We choose a specific track which could outline either their strengths or weaknesses. So they choose a track where they'd be relating to a league race or something that is coming up. And then we obviously see most of the time when people do mistakes or whatever, it could be track related, it could just be natural bad habits that you do, and then we focus on it from there. And yeah, most of the time you can pick it up immediately. That's bad habits that are constantly coming across lots of different tracks, and then sometimes it's just for benefit of the track specific. So yeah.
This is a case now where the bigger picture.
A stop go. Oh, he sped in the pits as well. No.
Either in or I'm not.
Depression.
That could put me in a battle.
Ah. I'm so sad now.
Contact, that could be a spin. You never know. With such a high pressure environment like this, the drivers can make mistakes. They can try and sort of there over the course of the weekend because you.
Barbados and
obviously there's a lot of
UK still fighting.
not just the fact that it's for your own benefit in an esports
Oh,
competition.
but okay, buddy.
It's possibly the biggest pressure you could have in an esports competition. As the Barbados car now. This is Mark.
You're saying from a button mapping perspective, okay?
From Kieran Prendergast, and well, it's looking racy right now. Is that Mercedes reigning champions? Let's not forget as well. The United Kingdom still trying to put that pressure on. And another thing that we will mention a lot, Paul, is just how aggressive that Mercedes looks. Let alone
UK are reigning champions. I'm assuming it wasn't Brenta that won them the championship in the FIA. I'm assuming it was Baldwin. Yes. Am I correct in saying that? Kaylin, you have MSA to blame for that one.
Pretty decent race machine as well. We're having a great battle in the opening 20 minutes of this first race. The UK have a look at the inside. Do they have
Baldwin lost one last time. Okay, Baldwin's a very good UK representative, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. You can hit me up, Baron, and we can discuss. Yeah. I literally read that as one thing, so I completely understand. Reese got a DT. No. That's going to help Qatar.
Unreal stuff there. So all the drive-throughs, except for one so far, have been cars that have been in the top 10 positions. So that means now that with a car...
Any other fights? 5.7. Oh, dude, he's gone.
Sorry, about half a second back to Slovakia, then Malaysia, then there's a bit of a gap back to the USA, but they're in a good bit of clear air now. They may be ninth, just on the brink in terms of position, but they've got...
Yo, Henry, welcome in.
Very well. Seconds to the car behind, which is also in a battle.
Yes, how many Imola races Shabalin has done in the past 4 days?
Big picture play, I think, for a lot of these drivers. You don't really want to take too many
16.
Too many risks. You don't want to make
No. And if I was, I would feel disgusted if I was the SA representative. What? Oh, I thought it was Chris that said 27 now. I was going to be like, bruh. I'm scared, Chris. I'm very scared. 1945 races in 4 days. Commendable. How much ELO has he gained, Chris? 800, 900? 900 something ELO, 1k ELO?
There's a few competitions that you and I have worked on together before, actually, Paul, where we've always said always about you could finish in 11th place.
Oh, we can see Azerbaijan.
Tell you everything about a race. You know, you could finish.
Ooh, F1 starting on as well. Let's go.
But the way that you raced and the way that you composed yourself in that race.
I hope Red Bull fly at Mexico. I really hope they do.
How you represented the nation than the result sheet itself. So you really have to, in everything you do, be very, very switched on.
Yeah, I completely agree with that one. It is all about the way that you present yourself to the whole world, really, in a competition like this one. And I dare say that a lot of our drivers, certainly those in the top 10, are doing an absolutely sterling job of that one so far. Great picture shots here at the arena. Concentration face says it all, doesn't it? That's massive focus. 100% focus is required to be competitive.
200% focus.
And especially if you're the likes of Slovakia that have got
Are we going to be Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari? I hope so.
A little bit of a rat-a-tat-tat on the rear bumper there for good measure, just to draw attention to the fact that bright yellow car would be...
Yeah, that is crazy. I hope he retires at his home race. Are you doing the 12 hour on Saturday? No, I'm not. Would have been 700, but he lost 250 in the last race, so 450. 450. Must be doing very early morning races as well.
So he's sort of broken the two of them away from that fight, and now he's sort of made it a bit more than what it was. I think they were all quite happy to follow each other within the top 10 there and not take any risks, not make anything of it. All of a sudden,
as a peak,
there's a mistake actually ahead from the Azerbaijan machine, and also wide.
The other nations have to deal with regulatory body like MSA to compete here. To an extent, yes and no. Like they have to sometimes, like in Abe's scenario, they had a competition to see who would represent. Other nations also had like some form of competition in that sense as well. So yeah, I'm assuming most of them are exactly the same. Pace, we just have incompetence. So we could, without a doubt, Kalen, with no doubt at all, we could easily have gotten Jordan, Cody, Philip, one of the super fast guys here to come and represent SA. Without a doubt, with a little bit of competence. Because Jordan won that other MSA one, which should have meant that he gone to the FIA game. So he technically qualified already from a while ago, but they didn't do anything about it. They didn't speak about it. They didn't say anything about it. They didn't do any nominations. They didn't do diddly squat. Yeah, I know, Galen. It is so bad. And the thing is, I don't think they get enough flack for it. They literally need to be slapped on the wrist. Because we could easily have not only South Africa represented in the FIA games on ACC, but we actually have a pretty good chance of winning it, realistically. With Jordan participating, there would be a good chance of not only qualifying, but winning. So, yeah. Quali pace in 23 degrees, so it was a bit hotter than Raceface. I think they're doing, most of the guys are doing between 29.3 and 29.8. Heading, right, welcome in. Yeah, FIA for you guys, but everyone has their own governing body. Yeah, there's a lot of drivers here, very quick. I know the UAE driver that I was coaching, when he first started, this was actually the nice progress he made. When he first started, before he had the coaching session with me, he was doing 31.1s. I got him to a 30.3, so he improved by 8 tenths, so from a 31.1 to a 30.3. Then from the 30.3, we discussed the other issues that he's still having, and then I don't know what he actually qualified with, so I'm assuming he got either towards the low 30s and actually did it on land, or he did a high 29. I don't actually know. Yeah, fair enough. No, it's not fixed setups. It's all your own setups. So all of these drivers will be running either their own versions of a setup, or they'll be running a Go, a Hymo, an LA, Jose, whatever. You know what I mean? They'll be all running their own setups. There's quite a nice fight between Slovakia and Malaysia.
This is a completely unnecessary battle, Paul, but I'm absolutely loving it.
Go Aslan!
Yeah, this is really aggressive driving from both drivers. Aggressive but fair, of course, and both drivers absolutely pushing the envelope of what these cars are capable of. End result, though, is that Malaysia are now up into 7th position.
No, Addison said him? I mean, I said an LA, a Luke Addison, but yeah.
They're both within the top 10.
Who knows?
Forward to the next stage of the competition, but
you literally never know.
Very good driving indeed. Big question now is the next 4.
I already saw the one person had full negative toe on front and rear, so they were running a crazy set.
And driver combination at this moment in time good enough to get into a comfortable position. Suggests perhaps that's the case. Having a look at these
There's Bakita.
changes.
Australia.
There's the cheers that we like.
We love it. We love it. And this is one of the real amazing things about doing on-site events as well.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we all share the same passion here, and we're all here for the same reason.
We're all vibing and thriving, yeah.
It really is, you know, the atmosphere is mega. Properly.
So let's see.
And right now,
Brazil smoking everyone. Belgium in second. Venezuela quite close with Belgium. Lithuania, at least Caracas got back. Then Serbia, Azerbaijan fighting. Everyone has their own groups. Brazil by themselves. Belgium and Venezuela by themselves in a back. Lithuania by themselves. Serbia and Azerbaijan fighting. Then you have Malaysia and Slovakia fighting. USA by themselves. Qatar and Georgia fighting for the last position. I'm pretty sure only the top 10 go through. Did you hear about the Eleanor GT7 being scrapped? Oh, no. No, I didn't hear that, Kellen.
Yeah, definitely. They've got to think that this isn't the end, you know, just because this race is finished, that's not the end of the competition.
You know that girl is faster than me and you, right, Squad?
If you're out of the event, you're out of the event, but let's not forget, even for those drivers as well.
You know that is, right? Yes or no? Basically swiped it to start their own thing. Ah, shit. Okay, that's a bit epic.
The Serbians absolutely love it. Every single time we mention just their country name, there's always a cheer.
Filippo Bakita is a BS Plus driver, which is Nils' teammate. And yeah, I think that kind of says it all.
We've not seen much of them. We've not had any issues for them.
But
they're
yeah.
just doing it right, and they're just running their own race really, really well.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about just delivering on the pre-preparation that you've done coming into this event, just making sure that you hit your...
Now, Brazil got this free dubs, free cash. The good shit ego. That's what I expected in this group. I mean, when you have a Williams esports driver that always drives the Merc, it's like you expect them to just smoke everyone in the Merc. Venezuela still on Belgium's arse.
9 seconds. It may be 9 seconds when they get to the line. That is how you do it. What a first race that was for Brazil. Straight.
What were the temps here?
To the semi-finals, winning by
oh, that's unfortunate.
30.4
30.4 race pace. 30.4 and drop off towards the end with 7 tenths. Abe, what were the temps? Abe, if you are still here? Yeah, amazing for Belgium. Let's go. I hope they show each and every single driver because I haven't seen who represented everyone. Belgium? Who is that? I can't see. Take the crowd away, man. Wait, who was Belgium's representative again? Belgium. Belgium. Oh, Matthias Kuhn. Hey, my boy Matthias. Let's go. Matthias is very, very good. Good shit, Matthias. Let's go.
Awesome stuff. You've got to love it. You've got to love it.
Impressive drive in Serbia.
Oh, very, very close at the end with Malaysia, Azerbaijan, and Serbia. Qatar going to pick up the final spot. Unless there's more penalties post-race. Nice. Race the line, 0-1 Cayman Islands behind Greece.
So there we go then.
Warning for car 40, forcing another car off track. Who's car 40? Malaysia. Okay.
Race 1 of the day over and done with.
Okay, that was Group 1. Now for everyone that was very excited, we are going towards Group 2.
Rig number 45 is Singapore. Sorry, not rig 45, car 45. You all know what I mean. 42 number 42. Chile in number 34.
Wait.
More like it. More.
Oh, it's just the countries.
Rig number 25 is going to be occupied by Switzerland.
Oh, they're clapping for each and every single one. Goddamn. That's so cool.
Andorra in car number 5. There he is. There's only one of you. Only one.
Dude, that guy's fucking tall as shit. Dude. That guy's head is over... That guy's head is over the monitor. Dude, that guy's tall as shit. Who's that? Is that Norway? Is that a Norway flag? I think it is. Dude, hold up. Oh, wait, no. Norway. Ole Steinbraten. That oak is tall, dude.
Then we have Mexico.
Dude, holy shit, man, it's tall.
20 minutes of dramatic GT3.
Oh, they're getting some practice in? Okay, here we go. Vojta, the main man. Czech Republic. Germany in second. Oh, so it's both. That's actually crazy. It's both. It's both a UOL/Renvalten car for Germany in P2, and then a Williams P1. Korea in P3. Who's representing for Korea? Because I know Asia has a lot of very fast drivers. Kim, okay, that makes sense. Switzerland, China, right? So now there's so many. I think if Asia as a whole, instead of like per countries, then Asia would have a very strong lineup. Hong Kong is Chen. Czech Fiala. Carlos Abreu for Dominican Republic. Okay.
On the front couple of rows of the grid.
Yeah, we've seen it in many different esports competitions before where to qualify for it, it's not
No, I would expect, like, if you had to ask me in this grid who would have qualified pole, I would have said Vojta. I would have always said Vojta P1 and Germany P2.
one lap and that's it. You know, it's not a case of what your fastest time is. It'll be a stint.
The pole in the pits? Ah, no, didn't click drive in time. That's unfortunate.
In something like this,
Let's see how the race goes.
More important. It's not a long race, but it's still half an hour. You know, that's still quite a long time to be racing these machines. So we head around the
Estonia. Oh, wait, Estonia, that's with...
in the Czech Republic.
That should be with Juice Barrick. I think he would represent his country. He's the fastest in his country. What is looking for again? Estonia. Estonia. Juice Barrick, there we go.
Public machine.
Yeah.
Making his way.
I still remember. How you doing, Martin? Welcome in.
All maintain a certain pace. They have to carry on.
Yeah, Barrick is very quick.
Straight line formation. Very strict on a set, of course, of competency with where you can be off the start of the race. Are we all ready to go, everybody? Smallest cheer in the world as we get race 2 underway then here from Valencia, and it's a
And the
very
cam
good
off. Is it
battle
side by
line.
side?
Czech Republic, they've actually cleared.
Ooh.
They have a yes by turn 1 already.
Holy shit, what a start by Vojta.
Republic of Korea and Hong Kong, China side by side into turn 1.
Oh, completely off.
Everybody
Oh my god, that was crazy defensive. That could have ended up badly.
straight away, and then the Republic of Korea right behind them.
Korea and China directly on Euban's ass.
Doesn't always work, Paul, but sometimes you can cut back down the inside for this next hairpin. And we
Oh, Singapore's Tashby. He was very fast in the BM at, I think it was Monza.
Space to throw that car down the inside of. It's a very, very difficult proposition indeed. But at the front of the field, we do have, as you were, Czech Republic from Germany, the Republic of Korea and Hong Kong.
Oh, lots of action at the back. Jump to the back, jump to the back, jump to the back. There we go. Good on the camera.
Estonia on the outside line.
Ooh, that's a dive. Oh, no. Okay. Luckily, everyone was still okay.
But Estonia dropping down with just Perek behind the wheel into
Ukraine. Alexander. Oh, I think I know who Alexander is. What a dive. Who's that? What a beast. Iceland. What a beast overtake that was. Holy shit. Oh my god, Maeve. Get a wreck.
Because you cannot see the exit curve until you are right on top of it. Sometimes, in my case, very wide of it and off in the gravel. But after one lap, it's the Czech Republic.
Ooh, Norway. Oh, here's the tall guy. The tall guy.
And Iceland actually together. So
Oh.
this is almost like some sort of.
Oh, please don't pit maneuver anyone.
Isn't it? Norway and Iceland, the reverse of each other's flags, effectively blue with red and red with blue, side by side down into the first corner. It looks to me like it's the Icelandic machine that remains in front. But Wojtek Fiala at the moment doing an absolutely wonderful job of leading this.
Seemingly pulling away.
Really strong start.
Oh, dude.
Off of the line, and now the opportunity, just like we saw with Rodriguez.
I like how just in this view, what we saw here, you can 100% tell he's got TC off, and you can see how beautiful the trail braking is. I don't know if anyone like looked at anything specific here other than what was happening here. The trail braking and the acceleration was so smooth. So let me show you guys if anyone wasn't paying attention. So just pay attention to what's happening over here. So watch his accelerator. So watch how deeply he trails. Trail, 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 trail. Now smooth on the accelerator to flat. Trail, trail, trail. Smooth and flat on TC off. Now that's full on TC off. Williams sauce. Beast driver. Dude, Kim is literally giving Euban so much trouble behind him. Kim is driving like a beast.
It's very, very feisty stuff at the moment. They have to be very careful every single corner, though, not to make any mistakes. And right now, Korea in third position.
Oh!
That's an issue there for Ukraine.
What a dive bomb. Okay, bye-bye. Oh my god, that's going to be a pit maneuver. Okay, luckily it's not. Side by side. Oh! Now another side by side.
A bit of a wobble on the exit for Iceland as well. And is that now... Who's that coming through around the outside? Is that the Andorran machine? It is.
Oh my god.
Sweeping around into the final corner. They can make that work.
Oh!
Big hip and shoulder right sideways they go.
Now they have a run. Now another side by side. You could have 3 wide here into D1.
Well, there's so much shuffling, but these are all positions outside of the top 10 here, Paul. And you'd expect, as we saw earlier, these guys to work together on this to try and move forward and get into the top 10 as well.
And he's dead and he kills him. We saw that was going to happen.
And then clipping, maybe Mexico behind them. It is Andorra.
Andorra. Oh shit, what he's doing.
Yeah, that's a real disappointment when you're the driver that's the one that's been...
Yeah, I mean, you can push any pedals to be magical. I mean, as I'll always say, I'll always use the reference of Jordan using G27s to participate in Lambo esports in possibly one of the most difficult Lambo esports fields. So yeah, you can push any equipment. It's just a lot more difficult to get the pace out of it. Flip him split through. Yeah, that was some very bad driving over there. I mean, just because the drivers are fast doesn't mean they have racecraft, but yeah. Dude, Latvia is a better driver than Foch? I don't think so. I think Foch is the fastest Latvian driver. With that actually being said, who was representing Latvia? Davis beat or bite or whatever. I actually want to see something that actually opens up a little bit of a topic. I think Foch is the fastest Latvian driver. Rating leaderboard. Let's open up here for Latvia. But it doesn't mean that he wants to represent his country, you know what I mean? So sometimes it'll just be something you just won't know of. If I just type in Latvia. Is there anyone that I can genuinely see? Yeah, I've raced against quite a lot of people, and I don't think I've really raced against any of these people. Irrespective of ELO, whatever, there's no one's name here that like springs out to me. Yeah, there's no one's name that springs out to me, yeah, that does out of him. Foch is 100% the fastest Latvian. There is like no doubt about that at all.
Absolutely love it. It's brilliant to have the atmosphere.
Foch would have 100%. That's what I said. Not always will the best driver be the representation. So I think obviously Nicholas Huben is stupidly fast as a German driver. I think though, in my opinion, Pfeffer is faster than him. So I think Pfeffer or Grunewald would have been a better German representation. But it's not like he's a bad representation because he's very, very fast. And then you have UK. So Prentice representing UK. But you know that you're like a Whitehead, a Sam Gaskell, Boothby, Aidan Walshingham. All of them would have been better representative. Yeah, Jardian's unlucky because Fiala's also Czech. Yeah, that's the only problem. Jardian's a very very, very fast driver, and he's a very fast trick driver. But unfortunately, he has Fiala to compete with, so unlucky.
Just keeping an eye on the behaviour. There's an appeals process too, so to give that position back following the contact minimises.
And then Parik is also very fast in Estonia, but his old teammate. Who is his old teammate that was faster than him? Coots. Coots is faster than Parik, but Coots doesn't do ACC anymore. So Juice Parik is a good representation for Estonia, but Parik was not as fast as Coots, Renault Coots, or Rene Coots as an example. I'm trying to think of other representations or whatever. Yeah, I can't think now, but yeah. So I said, like, there'll always be decent representations here, but also some are the best representations and some aren't. But it's still representing your country irrespective, or whatever. And I don't know how the process went through, or if the people weren't interested. So, like, if Fox was driving, it would be much better for what's the name. So, yeah.
To a mistake, it's not always about making a move down the inside. There could just be a little look here and there. Sell them the dummy.
And then there's so many fast drivers. Like, the Germany situation is so difficult because technically there's so many good drivers that can represent Germany. So they have literally a handful. I mean, literally they all have a classroom full of drivers that could be the representation. So yeah. Was third option for Czech? Wait, who was second option then? Brescia? Oh, that's too much. Bye-bye. I saw that. That was way too much.
So Ukraine does very, very, very well indeed, actually, to gather that car back together quickly, but from 12th position all the way down.
And GG's.
Courtesy of a little bit of a tap on the door and say hello from Norway.
Matija? Ah, okay. In Croatia, you had to pay a small fee to enter competition, and who won that got selected. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So unfortunately, like in that situation, there's very, very good drivers in certain countries, and it's just you spoiled for option, and other countries you're not as spoiled for option with drivers. Are there any African nations? I think there is in iRacing, Kalen. We have, I think, someone from Botswana in iRacing, which is currently happening right now. Obviously, we're way behind. But I think we have someone in Botswana, and I think someone in Namibia as well. Okay, this is a POV I've never seen before. Where did they get that shot from? The fuck? Dude, have you guys ever seen that shit? What was that? Dude, I want to post a hot lap video now of Cody doing a hot lap in this Merc and just post it from there. Yeah, it's definitely an F7 situation, dude. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Steve Proudly special, as we call it here with our broadcasters. They're all doing a wonderful
That is amazing.
Massive thank you to them for obviously making our lives easier. We get to just sit at a desk and look pretty. We're not good at the latter, but we try. But this is Nicholas Huben, second position.
Oh, they're side by side with each other.
Still trying to put
Check how he like peeked over.
Republic, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have to take that victory, Paul. It's just a little bit of a bragging right for later on. And this is part of the mental attitude that you mentioned earlier on, is that we have, obviously, our race leader starting to break away. Every time these then battle over the course of the weekend, he's going to know that guy's faster than me. Or he's going to think that. Anyway, you know, it's all measurable. But he will see that car and think, ooh, that's the one that drove off.
I think he had to shave it as part of a one thing. Who's representing Chad? Okay, buddy. That's Mike Yao, classic camera angle. He likes being inventive. It's a very good camera angle, to be honest.
You get that sort of pressure and atmosphere. That's a mistake for Estonia. They've run a little bit deep into T1. No problem on this occasion.
Oh, he shaved it off to that, okay. Shaved his hair. Fuck talking.
Number 22 Estonian car is applying plenty and plenty.
That guy's a clown.
The Chile car looks like he wants to get past.
Chile is goated. Go Chile!
Just filling the mirrors at the moment. You can see how much he's closing on the brakes here and there as well, carrying really good mid-corner speed. It's just not enough at the moment to get by. And in the background there, Israel ready to make a move as well, actually. Car number 42. So if anything happens between these pair, Israel's going to be right on the money and able to make or take advantage.
Last to first not really working out? Yeah, no, it isn't.
That's the thing. Right place, right time.
They thought, you know what, if I start from the pit lane, it gives everyone else a chance. But yeah. You know how pissed you must be to go through the whole competition of qualifying for your nation, qualifying, paying flights, all the other stuff, to just not click drive in time to start from the pit lane, to not even get a chance, to see where you could finish with all the accidents and stuff. Crazy.
You want to have the race and the door handle to door handle, but as someone representing your nation and you wanting to progress through the competition, you want as minimal interaction with those
depression
as you possibly can. Yeah. And that's why it's a great position for Israel. They've got a fast car. They don't need to attack. They've got a massive gap behind them. Yeah. No need to apply the pressure. But if somebody falls over in front, you can sneak on through. And the Chile-Estonia battle, they'll be looking through their front windshield.
Angel's decently looking off these tires more. Doesn't look like he's having quite the same drop-off as in a Stroza. If anything happens. Is slightly closing.
So close.
Right on the brink. So speaking of on the brink, we've got the Ukraine machine now. Alexander Borodai currently holding off Norway, but
I think that's the same Alexander that competed in the Genesis League, I think.
I like the liveries that are a little bit more flamboyant.
Yeah, it's a lot more close. Group 2 is quite quick. Yeah, well, besides, yeah, well, the T1 was very, very close. Dude, he's gone. Can I see what lap times he's doing? 30.1. So far from the fastest laps I can see, Voiter has been the fastest, then Huben, and then Igor Rodriguez. But Igor didn't have to push, so yeah, I don't think. Whoa, where are you going, Buta?
Ahead of the Chilean machine. But again, body language from the Chile car just says to me, I'm just ready to hold position here. I'm through. As things stand, I'm through. I want to just get by. So
I think it's Sweden next race, Roll.
Unless there's a big mistake and they're off completely.
I'd agree with you to a point, but I also think the Chilean car's using a little bit of tactics in this race and just hovering the nose to the inside, not with a view to make an overtake, but just to try and pressure Estonia off the racetrack. We saw that already into T1. It didn't quite work on that occasion, but that's exactly the strategy you need to employ in these scenarios, isn't it? Yeah. Show your nose, give the driver something to think about, make him get.
We're gonna get to watch our boy Abe drive now.
Or make a little bit too much space. And then
thing, isn't it? With actually freeway passing.
This track is so difficult to pass. I don't think any other overtakes are gonna happen. Because everyone in the top 10 is quite complacent with just being in the top 10. They have such a massive gap over Kosovo. I don't think anyone's going to send it. Maybe Inestrosa try something. But I don't think there's any point in doing it.
Of course, let's remember that we're racing for 7th and 8th position. At this moment in time, you can see just a little bit further at the back of your shot is the Israel car in 9th place. And Kosovo are still...
Yeah, I think he's literally just chilling. Because you know you through to the next round. No need to sweat at all. Is this just everyone going to keep the same position? Are they lapping someone? Oh. Something happened with Hong Kong.
We so very much love, hopefully, it's been brought to a wider audience through this competition, and we can also
something happened with Hong Kong. Hong Kong and Korea, I think, heated each other.
Down out of the top few positions there, but I didn't know who that. So there's been a bit of a shake about here. Yeah, the Hong Kong China machine has dropped a few positions because they were right up there in 3rd and 4th battle in place. So there have been.
Yeah, what the happened? If I could drive almost any other car, would have been so much better. Yeah, I can imagine it. The Merc is so tricky.
And now they find themselves under pressure from Just Parak. He's suddenly gone from the hunted with the Chile car behind him to the hunter.
And this is
Ooh.
a really interesting change in dynamic, of course, 'cause you've been
The hunted becomes the hunter. Andorra gets a DT. Unlucky.
He'll take a few corners, just assess how quick the Hong Kong China car is, whether it's going to hold him up and cause a problem for him further down the line, or whether it'll be a
Oh, big slide.
through Perret getting to the devil.
If actually anything happened there.
Go in a straight line, and then you're turning nearly 180 degrees and it's downhill, then it suddenly compresses as well. So you're going from having understeer and maybe a little bit of oversteer on the brakes, then the car suddenly compresses.
I think the Chinese car is yeeted with damage.
There's so many things going on at once around that final corner, and let alone if you've got cars trying to send one up the inside or try and brake later than you as well. You know, we've seen drivers, both of us I'm sure, going off the brakes there because they're scared of a car hitting them behind. You know, they just let it off the brakes a little bit, completely ruins your run down the start-finish straight. The only main opportunity really to slipstream each other here.
Oh.
So it's a pivotal part of the circuit, that last corner, and it's possibly one of the most difficult corners on the track.
Yeah, absolutely sensational when you get it right.
Oh, it feels
so
amazing.
Deeply frustrating when it goes wrong. Speaking of going wrong, Hong Kong China are under significant pressure from Estonia behind now. So if the accordion effect does play in a little bit, we stretch our lead a little bit.
This camera angle's nice.
Chaz was mentioning now, as we start to drop downhill, the car's always trying to run away from you, a little bit too cautious, and Hong Kong
And Barrick throws it away.
Estonia were caught out massively by the deceleration and how quickly that happened. Around goes Hong Kong China, but thankfully
Why?
to keep the car on the straight and narrow. So 8th position.
Why?
Not a bad recovery
Well done.
on that one.
Just Barrick, well done. You now are going to get a pin, and you are not going to qualify for the finals because you want to be a donkey. What is doing?
Sometimes you stay away from the end of that contact in there quite.
Luckily, China was still a lot ahead of Kosovo, so they're not completely screwed.
Quality between normal races. These are at such a high level.
Oh, Kosovo and Albania are fighting for the last position.
Or not by the car behind. So the Albania car, this is where the big fight is now with 6 minutes and 34 left on the clock. They're in 11th place, the car that will not be going through as things stand, and Kosovo under massive pressure. This is going to be a real fight to the flag.
Yeah, it really is. This is the actual cut-off point. There is no black and white way, well, more black and white way you could say this, than one of these cars is going to go through to a semi-final in 6 minutes' time. The other one is not, if it stays like this, and they've got to decide who that's going to be for us, and we get to watch it and get excited about it. Even further up the road, Estonia now under pressure from Israel. They have given that position back, I believe, to Hong Kong China, which is really good.
Nice.
Very
Yeah, I was surprised that they're still ahead, to be honest.
You know, as a compromise to that, Israel are now back on the scene in 9th position. They're in a qualifying spot as well. They don't need to get involved in this. Just under 6 minutes left on the clock. They could happily sit there. They've been in a bit of no man's land for the last sort of...
They're still going to get a penalty, though. He gave the position back. I don't know if there's any
There's a massive big white Mercedes there.
consolation. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Look at them all over the road, one way then the other, trying to defend each line. And this is the thing, when you're the defending car here, Paul, it's horrible because you don't know, do you go to the inside and compromise yourself? Do you try and block
Cut back, cut back, cut back.
Hope that they can't keep it to the inside. Oh, he tried it. Didn't quite work. I think the Kosovo car got lucky not to be turned around there.
Yeah, that was very
On the inside!
Now the inside line is there.
He's got the drive. I think he's ahead.
Albania are up into 10th position. Kosovo don't want to give it up though. They hold on to the inside.
Side by side.
Keep it nice and tight. Yes, they can.
It's for the last position.
The crowd are absolutely expectant of what's happening. Still side by side, 4th corner in a row, but that is the overtake done and dusted. 4 corners.
Cut through, literally.
It was as close as you want it to be. Great driving from both of those teams.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really
Albania still couldn't get past.
Our Kosovo driver, and well, now we have Christy Nani hoping to get a lap, figure out where you might be quicker, where you've got a bit of an advantage.
Surely Estonia still gets a pen for killing Hong Kong there.
Back into that position, really nail it down mentally and just say, no, you are not having this from me. I will take it straight back, thank you. So you have to wait and see, but
I do love to see that though. That was absolutely beautiful. Not giving up for the Kosovo car. It looked like all hope was lost. Yeah. They stuck with it, and the reward is they're still in that 10th place. Estonia now trying to break the slip.
Weaving.
That's not defending. That's not weaving. That is purely trying to break the slip.
I mean, it used to be. It used to be, Kalen.
A bit of manners as well.
Yes.
Just with warm,
It used to be, and then they scrapped GT7 completely.
Absolutely nothing in return.
Because I think it was supposed to be GT7, And then Koketso won the GT7 thing, which was stupid to make us ACC players compete. Then Koketso represented South Africa with MSA, and that whole situation with ATK MSA was a bunch of bullshit. And then unfortunately Koketso on ACC, especially on certain tracks, was exceptionally slow. Like, it wasn't too bad at Kailami. I mean, Kailami, in my opinion, is one of the easier tracks to get pace out of. But that was the year, I think, that Baldwin won. And you could have chosen any single car you wanted. And Paul Ricard was one of Jordan's really, really exceptionally good tracks. And I think Koketso qualified 1.4 off the pace on ACC. Oh no, you donkey! Iceland are like, yeah! Yeah, so that was unfortunate because Koketso was so slow, so very slow. There could have been all of us being represented instead of him, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, that was an event that definitely I think Jordan could have won.
One for the socials for Iceland there, right through the scene of the accident, through the middle. Thank you very much. 2 freebies into a semi-final.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it was one of those scenarios where it changed to, from Gran Turismo to ACC, and they still felt because he won the Gran Turismo division, he should get the ACC drive, which I think is kind of like you feel sorry for the guy because he didn't get to represent in GT because he was actually pretty quick in GT, but then he wasn't quick at all, like, in terms of the broad perspective from a ACC perspective. And then unfortunately it made SA look bad because you had Koketso representing SA on a global scale at that event, where realistically he was probably the 25th, 30th best choice. There could have been 25 other people that were quicker than him, because he was doing, I think, mid to high 53s at Paul Ricard. And that was very slow. That was very, very slow. For the competition he was entering. So, yeah. So, not ideal.
Or even more unlucky, maybe a track limits for getting back on the circuit.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Absolutely right, yeah.
And then we missed the opportunity, yeah, because I don't know if MSA were interested or not, but yeah.
Track limits everywhere that
any different for the race of it does got this one Jazz well.
Slap move. Republic are heading through to the semi-final. Republic of Korea.
30.1. Oh, massive drop off at the end.
Well. And then the rest of the field will now filter their way through and finish the race. In Astroza, in 3rd and 7th place ahead.
So Estonia got no penalty, even though they yeeted China, but because they let them back through, I think they said no penalty for you.
And Nepal, who will not make it through in this race, but they do have the last
money, Kalen. It's so much money to host an event like this because you hiring the entire venue and everything. I mean, they're already doing iRacing and ACC, and yeah, there's no point doing others realistically. If you want to be the representative, then obviously, yeah, there's no point doing way too many games.
Because they want to get out. That one on here that we can call back on.
GG's.
In the broadcasts, and it was only just the one drive-through for Kosovo in that one. We had the contact between Estonia and Hong Kong, China as well.
Where's our main man?
And then in 8th position is car number 16. That is, of course, Croatia.
Wait for it.
Will be the home nation of Spain. Got to be the biggest cheer of the day, of course. Then car number 15 will be Turkey. Yes. Car number 27 will be Latvia. And then in 8th position is car number. Then it is car number 3. It will be the home nation of Spain.
Before that,
2 will be the Netherlands.
hey, beautiful boy, Netherlands, baby.
Number 4. Time.
This final quarter-final now is going to shape the semi-finals. It's now they have now final people to go through. You can see
Oh, thank you.
changes to
I'll take all that setup.
the cars, even not just the actual hardware. It's to be honest, if there's any semi-finals, it's not just a.
Thank you. Dude, it's crazy. You can see this entire setup. Yoink. 25 front range, 15 rear max. That, I mean, it's mostly all standard stuff, but
The case of what the result sheet tells us as we.
max wing 3.3 ducks on a 26C track that looks like 70 something rake.
Yeah, absolutely. It is all, again, there's the mental game as well. Is all in your race, this is a fast, then you're also than here as well when we're on. Come on.
The Olympics for racing, you know, and that's very highest on a race. No.
Why would you just want to blitz in the Vanna? Ah, there's white bread. Luke Whitehead. Nicholas Schilling in the back now.
Possible in this race because we all race in different equipment. When you're at home, you're in your comfort zone. You've got all your facilities. You've got a known environment. You're in an arena environment.
There's Arb in P4. Let's go.
Around in the background as well, which kind of going to creep in a little bit to your headphone.
Let's skip a bit forward.
A huge amount of weight. GT kettle efficiency.
T3.
Easy.
And the Netherlands.
Okay, here we go, bad boys. Let's go.
6 positions. 2x2 Noah's Ark formation.
Okay, so we have Australia from Japan, from Morocco, Netherlands, Spain, Turkey, Latvia, Croatia, Sweden, and Malta.
On the timing gantry at the top of the bridge. In a few moments' time, it's going to get loud. Things are going to get very exciting indeed. Here is Group 3 for the FIA Motorsport Games Esports GT. Here at Valencia, they charge down into T1. It's a short braking zone to the inside. In a race lead is Australia. They're going to be very happy about that one indeed. Morocco trying to buy in as well. Japan leaves the door open. Is that door going to get walked through? Morocco's going to give it a go. To the inside, side by side, avoids contact. Lovely bit of formation flying, and Morocco are just about going to nose ahead. Will Japan have an opportunity to get back? No, they won't. Great racing in the front of the field.
Yeah, really
tight Spain
stuff there. Very nicely done. Spain moving up into 4th position now, just ahead of the Netherlands. They've got Japan right in there with them as well, so they need to be careful.
Abe leaving the door open. Niemann.
There as well from Turkey, trying to make the move. They've got to be careful on the exit because
I think Turkey have their position now. Oh shit!
Look how close they are there. Actually, Turkish car down the inside. They've got huge support. Oh, there's a little touch there just as they run wide. The Netherlands tried to just pinch them to that inside line, and that really did bite back at them. And Croatia go through now as a result, but you can tell by the racing line, yep, the Netherlands are still there on the inside, and here comes Sweden now, looking down.
Oh, everyone's going?
As well. Really close fought stuff, but very respectful at the same time, Paul.
Yeah, really, really frantic driving at the front of the field. Nice and aggressive. Everybody trying so desperately. That's a mistake for Croatia, though. Over the sausage curves to the inside corner. Compromise for the run. This is not really a spot to overtake.
Oh shit!
Whatsoever, says Latvia. I'll have a little go with that one. A bit of book drafting, some might say, from the cars behind as well.
Oh my god, this T1's gonna look sketchy. It's gonna be scary.
And the defender is now the one in the pound seats. Croatia survive just about, but it's 3 wide as they fan down into T1.
Yeah, Portugal involved in that as well. I think Malta and maybe Peru, the other cars in that fight, but it's getting very, very feisty back there. They all want to break through into the next part of the top 10. That's Latvia.
Oh my god.
Side by side. There's contact there.
That was a bit hectic from Portugal.
I think, was that Peru down the inside? I think it is. As that's Ricardo.
That was a bit hectic. Chinese Taipei, no. Got yeeted.
From 18th position. That's a big, big shame.
Sotomuto, goated driver.
You know, it's one tiny touch in these cars, Paul, and they're so on the edge that they can just be upset very, very quickly.
Especially in the early stages of a race like this, the car's at its heaviest, the tyres are at their coldest, the brakes at its coldest as well. It is so very, very easy to either make a mistake and spin round or be encouraged.
Misa in P2. There's Abe!
Here we go, we can see that's the Team Spain on
with the gunner glasses. Shades. Abe, your glasses are so fucking dark, my guy. From a side view, your glasses literally looks like you're chilling there in sunglasses. Gunner glasses, shades, Abe. What a beast.
exciting times. Portugal to the outside.
Oh, switch back.
Right away past Argentina. Will they get the run?
Okay, that was terrible.
Because Chaz, this one is for the final place that progresses through the competition.
How you doing, Waffles? Welcome in. Yeah, the monitors look really good. Ultra wide is always the way to go. Unless you're a pleb like me that takes a single screen. Ultra wide's always good, triple's always good. Oh, small little tap on entry. Oh god. Is he gonna send it?
Close stuff through the hairpin. But that is a fantastic move that by Bangladesh. Really
same here.
And then defends the hairpin to the right-hand side. Nice move. One of my favourite liveries, actually, that the Bangladeshi car. We can't have bias up here.
It actually looks so nice, the Bangladesh livery.
As well with the green flashes, looks absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that's a real.
Rodriguez for Argentina still defending against Portugal. The entire top 6 is still like literally glued onto each other.
Makes it a little bit hard to distinguish due to the white sides of the cars, but of course you can see the national flags on the bonnet and on the roof, and both drivers are pushing very hard indeed.
Oh, big crash between Nigeria and Chinese Taipei.
Is Nigeria getting into a little bit of strife further down the order as well?
Or is that with Guatemala?
Down another place. Is that
Yeah, it is Guatemala.
to find their way past. No problem though for Philippa Bakida in the Team
Keita's dipping like a chip. Peace out. Quan, this was the girl we were speaking about. Leading and winning race 3, doing a 30.2 race pace. So far, from all the pace we've seen out of everyone, Bakida, the female that you were questioning earlier, has the 3rd fastest race lap out of everyone.
1.3 seconds from Morocco. We look here at the Japanese entry. So Tamuto, a driver that we've both covered many times as well.
Obviously, some aren't pushing as hard as others, especially the leaders. But yeah. So far, it's still Equeezy and Sotomuto behind, with Spain, Turkey, and Abe in P6.
How close the battles have been, but no big mistakes or huge errors, really. Just really hard fought, close racing. A little bit of contact here and there, but you can expect that because this circuit here at Valencia, another element of it we've not really discussed.
What's crazy about this Sotomuto guy is I went to go and look at like iRacing and stuff. He's a top ACC driver, and he has, I think, 10 point something K or 11 or 12K iRating. So he's a top driver in iRating and in ACC. Racing, I mean. His iRating is 11, 12K, and he's top driver in ACC as well. Yeah, Sota, yes. Sotomuto. Yeah, he's very good on both. Also, how are you doing, Felix? What league is we watching? We're watching FIA games. Oh, dude, this is such a cool camera angle, dude. First, we saw the very nice, like, front AMG logo camera, which is very unique. And then that one as well. Whoever's in charge of the camera, like, POV stuff. Props to you. Very, very well done. Oh, nice slip. Going defensive, Argentina against Portugal. This is for the last place position. Cutback, it looks like. And the cutback looks good. Slide on the exit. They touch. Portuguese car is the inside. Has good traction, and that is through. Nice. Good battle. Do we have South Africa? Unfortunately not. We don't have a South African. The last time we did, and it wasn't really the best representation, to be honest. No, not at all, Kellen. No. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm good, thank you, Felix.
He's massively keen to try and retaliate as soon as possible, because when somebody's made the pass, Chaz, unless you get straight back on the game again immediately, it's very easy to suddenly be gapped, and then it becomes an uphill battle.
Oh no, not for me. I would want Jordan to represent. The last time we had FIA games with an SA representation, it was a screw up. I mean, Fanatec is the title sponsor. There's Abe, my boy! Abe! Johannes Hendrik Abe Santama.
Red and white Turkish Mercedes just ahead of them. This is a battle in itself here. They've got Sweden not too far behind either, so they've got to all be very careful.
Go Abe!
Trip over one another, and like we've said before, cause unnecessary.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because it's easy to do that, isn't it? Go for a move, compromise.
Jabe.
Suddenly you get caught up with the car.
Dude, I'm gonna change his Discord name to Jabe.
He can, isn't he? Just to
Dude, I think I recently changed his Discord name to Gavin. Just one day, I just called him Gavin. Shits and giggles. And now Abe is Gavin in on Discord. Dude, you should see our Discord names. It's so... What is mine? I think mine is Penguin Donkey. Abe's is something Gavin. Jordan is Raceface Sweat. Geo is Pause Zero. And then I can't remember what everyone else's names are. We all have troll names for everything. There we go. Go, Abe. Show them, bad boys. Look at those Sparko socks.
Slightly sideways on the brakes, and at the end of the day, you'd rather compromise and lose about a second and just go straight on and collect.
Imagine Abe looks behind him during that whole situation and puts the car. The guy's literally in his face.
That also takes a bit of pressure off Johannes as well, because now he can focus on the car in front.
Yo, Abe, what is that line? Where are you going?
Lovely looking race car.
Okay, Lafford, how you doing, Abby?
Actually opened up a bit of a gap out of that final corner, didn't he, Khan?
Yeah, the
Netherlands
Netherlands
a bit more comfortable now.
Johannes a little bit of a mistake through the final turn, elected to go over onto the
Final turn wasn't ideal.
Nice thing to do in that kind of scenario. The problem is you don't want to try and over-rotate the car if you run wide, because then you can very, very easily lose the rear, and around it goes. But Turkey, absolutely, as I mentioned earlier, just Bekiroglu behind the wheel, and a little bit more cautious, I think, than those around him at this moment in time. He's giving a lot of breathing space to himself on the track limits and to the curbs. He's not pushing the car as hard as some as the others, but he doesn't need to. He's in fifth. No need to go all guns blazing.
No need, exactly.
In Netherlands, very much into
So let's see. Bakita still has the decent lead, 1.2 second lead over Morocco. Sotomuto from Japan is still close by. Then Spain is kind of by themselves. Then Turkey and Netherlands still fighting. Sweden kind of like hovering in around the background. Latvia by themselves. Croatia and Portugal still fighting for top 10. Argentina by themselves. Peru, Bangladesh and Malta still fighting. Then Chinese Taipei by themselves. Austria fighting Guatemala for P16. And Nigeria by themselves as well. But goated indeed. How you doing, Sam? Yeah, it does look like they are catching.
Sansma goes to the right-hand side, tries to get as open a run as he can on the exit, but look,
Up the goat.
eager on the exit there.
Oh, glad you're doing well. I'm good, thank you.
Paul Eggs, you saw that coming, didn't you?
Yep, exactly, and that's exactly what Turkey are not doing. They're not pushing those limits, so they're not making those little mistakes. They're not losing that little bit of momentum. So it doesn't look as dramatic, it doesn't look as hard pushing, but it's minimizing the time loss incidents. That's the way to go about it. And Bekiroglu doing an absolutely sterling job. That's interesting as well, a slightly different camera position for the driver. Don't see that one very often in these things.
No, I did wonder when I was watching the warm-up earlier on whether there was a big change to that, and I'm not sure if that's actually a roof cam or whether they've just really heightened the cockpit.
That's literally like the red button cam. I think, Sean.
Completely empathize.
Unless you see, well, some of us have to grind to a full. Look at me.
Go for the realistic
Right?
approach of being sat very low behind the wheel of these machines.
Okay, well, yeah, on ACC, well, some of us.
See a lot more of the road and where the car is.
Mate, I'm 6'4".
Yeah, boy, you know it. It's not really window cam, I suppose.
Saturday race car, yeah, exactly. I can only race something that's open top. I'm not allowed a roof. I don't fit.
Thank you, Shaw.
That's yeah, really interesting. Different things for different drivers makes them more comfortable. A time penalty, by the way, for Austria. All the way down there in 16th position. That's 10 seconds.
Window cam. Yeah, I think it's mostly the Ren Velton boys, especially even Sasha. Sasha also drives kind of in that game, to be honest. Abe and Turkey still fighting.
No, absolutely. It's a real shame to have that applied, but at the end of the day, the penalties
Oh, good exit.
Even though there was a slide there from the Netherlands, they're much closer to Turkey now. They were right with them as they headed out of the final corner. And Bekiroglu going to be watching that rear view mirror very intently as Santamir looks to the inside again, tries to sell the dummy. He's not really sending it up the inside, is he? He's just playing the mental game here. He's just filling the mirrors. It's really good. But he's going to see that behind him, though, Sweden are closing in fast.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that.
Oh, from which?
Yes. Because it's not a realistic passing place unless you've got a massive overlap. But again, I'm a big fan of this one. It doesn't work so much at this point. Everybody's such a good driver. Make them.
We have car glue at home.
Give you the overtake. That's absolutely the best way to pass in any form of racing. But the Netherlands.
What we have at home. I think Saint.
Firing a little bit now, Sweden.
We're just chilling. We're watching a replay of the FIA games from this morning. Yes, our boy Albin. Let's go.
They have that ice-cold determination.
Albin!
Swedish, they'll be absolutely switched on. I bet their driver, no emotion on his face, completely stone-faced, just focused on the job at hand. We've got a bit of that, actually, which is really interesting to see. Having the drivers here in the rigs as well, having the cameras for everybody, we do see drivers sometimes completely unfazed, aren't they? They're just driving.
They're just chilling.
You know, when
you being chilling.
Driver, Fiala,
being chilling.
Across the line. It didn't even look like he was moving his hands. It just looked like he was sat at a chair watching. And other drivers are really animated all over the place. It's great.
It's even little things. Just talk about the environment of the arena for a moment while this one's still percolating for second place.
I like that
It's
word.
just having a little drive, and then someone's got a big...
Chilling like Jabin with his sunglasses. Okay.
That's massive. There we go. Perfectly on cue. That's
Is Satamuta?
facing the drivers. That's very, very off-putting if you're not zoned in. Because
Look at this POV.
watching at home that sim races, and I know for sure I do. I have the lights off. I have all distractions gone.
Really?
So it's just me and the screen as much as possible. And obviously we've got a large arena here and a camera every now and again waving at you. That's a very strange thing to have to manage in your mind, I think.
Oh, sure thing.
Terms with.
Maybe that's why I'm so rubbish, because there's so many lights in my office at home. It's like a disco when I'm racing.
It doesn't work for me. It doesn't give me any speed whatsoever.
No, maybe I'd need to cut down on the
There we go.
electricity bill a little bit. But right now, Sweden, well, this is Albin Manson looking very, very racy. But this is the thing what we said before. We had the Chilean car, Enestrosa in the last race, was closing right up to the car in front on the brakes and then able to carry the same speed through the corner. Here, you just saw then, Manson got very close to the car in front on the brakes, really closed in, but sort of overshot the corner as a result. So it was almost like a bit of a fake close-up, you know.
Yeah, they're also very close. Top three is very, very close.
Competitors. I'm glad we've gone back to Sotomuto, because I was going to say he's another driver where...
Chernu, they already have driven. This is the final group, so this is group 3. They already got through. They finished second place in group 2. Also welcome in, Chernu.
We'll have seen that, you know, when he makes
Germany was the previous race. This is race 3 of 3. Then the semi-finals are tomorrow, where I'm assuming it's the top 10. It's the top 10 from each and every single race. Go through to 2 15-driver semi-finals.
Filippo Bakita still leading the way for Australia, but not streaking away. This is actually the closest race that we've seen so far in terms of the top 3 here, Paul.
Yeah, Bakita doing just exactly what she needs to do at this stage, not pushing too hard and taking...
Yeah, it's closing down.
A bit of a cushion to the chasing pack, and for Bakita and Australia at the front of the field, this fight between Japan and Morocco is absolutely wonderful for that team, because that gives them the opportunity just to not be worried too much about the car in front. Let them fight.
Don't worry too much. Just take it easy.
And hold each other up.
They've still got a nice gap to Spain and Turkey. Turkey still have Abe as well as Albin on their arse. P10 is kind of chilling. Argentina is too far back and fighting Croatia for P9, so it's still fine.
Just trying to
literally.
Pressure. And then the big fight is this Turkish machine still holding on. Chaz in 5th position.
The Turkish machine.
Really job, and at the end of the day, the pressure is mounting more and more from Johannes behind. So yeah, I think Khan's doing a great job of this at this present moment. I love that metallic red on that car. It looks absolutely mega, doesn't it? I wouldn't have ever thought.
I'd say the best liveries we've seen so far is probably the Turkish livery. Probably the Turkish livery as well as the Bangladesh livery. I think are the 2 best ones.
Still, the tricolor of the Netherlands, very
no idea. Maybe Philippa made a mistake. It's 3 tenths now. Japan's on them as well. So top 3 separated by 8 tenths. Go to the front. Go to the front. There's 7 tenths.
Yeah, he does play with me somewhat.
Sweden maybe, because you know snow, white.
Yeah, that's true. I can buy that one as well. Although
I think there was 7, 8 tenths the lap before. I think. I don't think it was 1.3.
Of course, Victor Anderson, a great touring car driver, very great team. But this has been a good battle. Turkey. I've said this a few times. I don't want to keep.
Hey!
It sounds like I'm having a go.
Switch that camera.
Respect. Yeah, exactly. They're very
Yeah, at one point it was
cautious.
1.3. Then at 1.3 became 1.1. 1.1 became comma 9. Comma 9 I think became comma 7. Comma 7 became comma 3. So I think Philippa made a big mistake on this lap right here to make it comma 3.
Understated, but massively impressive drive from that car. Really impressed.
Yeah, it really
Change
is.
the camera!
There's no point chasing lap times at this stage.
No.
That doesn't count for anything in this part of the competition. It is literally down to the results sheet and the finishing position. So
No, man. We don't want to see the battle for 13th. Come, go to the lead.
Position. Cars around them as well. Malta just behind, Peru just in front of.
Yes, it's AMG sponsored. Why are we back onto P5? Hello!
It's going to be them. I think though the sort of resulting.
Someone needs to be in their ears like, hello? Battle for P1, please?
In this race, by watching the ones before it, has resulted in them taking it a lot easier because they know.
Look at them through the hairpin over there. They literally are glued on each other.
Johannes in particular in the Netherlands car.
Near money.
Sending it left, right, and centre here.
4 tenths, 2 tenths.
But there's no point because he knows just how quickly that could cost him the race.
And you make an absolutely exquisite point.
Come, come.
It's all fair.
They haven't even noticed that the thing. Now they're going to say, oh guys, we jump on board and there's the gap is closed down. What he's doing?
Seeing it, seeing the despondent, disappointed,
Looking for angles at the wrong angle. Now if they jump on and Philippa loses P1, they're going to say, oh, what's happened? Big moment. And I'm like, bro, the gap has been dropping down. You didn't get on the cam.
In particular, that are well aware, trying to get cute, and it could all go very, very pear-shaped.
It's like we've been saying all weekend, you know. Behind
How
the
long
scenes
does it
off there,
take?
We've been talking and doing that in a how to swim this hell of a red car for so long. And
Oh shit, they went side by side here.
It's
Okay.
great to see this.
Okay,
It really
okay,
is. It's
okay.
a hell of an event. It's a hell of a competition. Now
Hey, better
he
good
feels the
exit.
need to strike, so he says, you know what? I've sat looking at the back of that beautiful red car for so long, and here we
Oh.
go. There's a bit of contact. They both draw very wide here. Watch Sweden, the third car in this.
Go,
They could
Gabe!
Potentially benefit from it. Johannes doesn't want to overdo it though. Goes deep into the hairpin. Turkey tries to get the cut back.
No, Abe! You overcentered, you donkey!
You know what? I shouldn't have gone for that because all this time I've waited and waited and waited. Now I've
Oh,
made
now Albin and him are
Now
fighting.
Sweden are suddenly back in the mix.
Abe, you sent it too hard, homie.
Over the horizon. There is the Croatia
Oh
car.
no, Croatia got
Top
yeeted.
10. They've got down to 15th position. They have dropped away.
Now wait.
And now look at the front pole as well. It's all suddenly erupting here. There's 10 minutes left to go.
It's all erupting with 10 minutes. No, my guys. This shit has happened 4 minutes ago. But the cameraman was going to go get a fucking, I don't know, a waffle and some milkshakes or some shit. What he's doing?
They've dropped from 10th to 15th.
Fucking hell.
That promotes Portugal.
3 laps when the gap was literally this close. But no, it's all erupting in the last 10 minutes.
Dropping away from Argentina,
Ah,
but
man.
I think,
People don't pay attention. Your job as a cameraman is to look for angles and look at close gaps. That's all you're doing.
Fabulous race, and we
You
always say
literally must be like a crackhead looking at the gaps. Netherlands 3 tenths, bang! Jump on the camera. Malta 3 tenths, bang! Morocco 2 tenths, bang! Just change. Looking at gaps, seeing things here and there.
very close for race lead, almost.
No. Let's jump on board with the gap that's 1 second behind. Because we want to see this shit right here.
Almost
I'm like,
maintain
bruh.
the outside barrier if you're coming off down there.
Boot his ass.
High-speed section of circuit to only have concrete
No, I
roads
know, Abe, I know.
surprises me. Still, these three
Or split
altogether
screen with half, yeah. We see the drivers and we see the cars. Go drivers. I mean, cars. So we can see both fights simultaneously.
risk this. They don't
Bang,
do it.
bingo bongo.
They could
We need to be in charge of the camera.
going into the semi-finals.
This is why I enjoyed jumping on board. I still gave everyone enough attention so that everyone got a little bit of spotlight when I did an LFM Pro watch along.
Takes this now and
But you'll get a small little bit of a highlight here and there. But we're interested in the fights and the gaps. If you are P18 and your gap of someone is 5 seconds ahead of you and 3 seconds behind you, I'm sorry. I'm not going to jump on you with a camera. If you are leading by a mile, I will speak about it every now and then, but you're not going to be on camera.
with an Australian accent.
I'm not even going to try.
That's it. It's crazy. I mean, they still have to pace themselves for the whole day because they have all the GT3 races and then all the iRacing races as well.
fractions.
So they still needed to do that.
So if you can get in the head of your rival and beat them, so they know that they were bested last time around, that's advantage that you're not going to find on the racetrack in terms of speed.
Oh no, Morocco hits Fakina!
Leader, what a nightmare was that?
Sotomuto leads.
And through goes Sotomuto! The goal!
So gracefully all race long.
It's in Valencia, in Spain, Waffles. Oh, that is unfortunate. Sotomuto leads. The Japanese GOAT. Philippa drops to P2. Morocco now P3. Spain closing in a little bit after their little fight. Can I fool that 12k? Facts, literally. Like, been there, done that, boy. I don't actually know, Felix. I don't actually know. I can tell you. Someone was kind enough to send the spreadsheet here. Spain, Misa. Andres Misa. If you want, I can copy pasta the... no, it's Misa. Andres Misa. I've seen him in LFM dailies.
That's a great shot there, isn't it? They're side by side.
I think he has like 5k something. LFM rating.
Half tempted just to reach over and pull the steering wheel down a little bit, having a rest, in fact, if anything. So that's casual. That's chilled.
Never seen that before. Never seen. Whether that's even part of the mental game as well.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened?
Pull the steering wheel down a little bit.
Huh?
Having a rest, in fact, if anything. So that's casual. That's chilled.
Never seen that before.
Philippa Gota just chilling like, whoop, whoop. That is so cool. I've never actually seen that before. Yeah, it is weird to see, Gage. Did the SRO as well? No, I've never seen that. I think with SRO, a lot of people like look at the various people and how they're driving. I never actually get to see any of that at all.
Never seen. That's even part of the mental game as well, you know.
Yeah, the full wheel, the full round rum looks. It seems weird for ACC.
I'm that good. I don't need to. With the car right next. That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
And that's an aspect you don't get when you race remotely. Because Sotomuto.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy what they're speaking about that you don't get to see that. Because you literally driving for P2, the one person like Philippa is chilling over there and oops, just relaxing. You over there,
It's almost terrifying.
sweating through the corners.
Terrifying, but yeah, that's
okay.
Little things that, like you say, we
Go
did it
through.
remotely, and we were all
The person that has the most like hectic concentration face from relaxed to concentration face I've ever seen in my entire life is, can anyone guess it? If you can guess it, I'll be very impressed. Who have you seen on camera? They also stream, go from really relaxed, taking it easy, and then super concentrated, like for that corner, and then they relaxed again, super concentrated, relaxed, super concentrated. There's another one. Sasha's a good example.
You can sort of tell the body language.
Think BMW. Think BMW. Think BMW.
I'm already on thin ice.
Close, Sam. You getting there? You getting there? No. Getting there. Come on. Almost. You, Dunkler starting with the correct letter. Yes, Gregor. Gregor's show. If you've ever watched the Gregor on board, it's like smiling and then he makes this like model pout face concentration and then he's relaxed again and then constant and then chilling again. Have you ever seen that before? I'm not even trolling. Oh, Masoud is also quite hectic as well, to be honest. I'd say probably Sasha, Masoud, and Gregor are the most hectic. Chill, relax, take it easy, and then bang, full-on flex. You can see veins, the vascularity, the muscles popping out. Literally, like they're wrestling a tiger through a corner, and then it's relaxed. Sunny beach day, chilling. Then fighting a dragon for the sword of Azkaban, and then relaxing. Give blue steel.
Very common in the world of racing for these things to happen.
It's one of those miscommunications in the braking zone, isn't it? Where it's very easy for the car in front to brake a little bit sooner, or the car afterwards to brake a little bit.
Greg was surely hitting the blue steel mid-course.
Compromise the exit of the car behind and just to buy yourself a little bit of time. So, or you can't too much speed in the attack.
It's fucking hilarious. Dude, you need to, someone needs to, please. Felix, I know sometimes you guys are bored. Please find a screenshot or a video clip of Gregor doing that hectic concentration face where like his pout comes out, and put a picture next to Derek Zoolander when he hits the miraculous blue steel iconic pose. Dude, that photo will go so hard. It will be so funny. Dude, that photo will go so hard.
I'm going to say that about all the trophies that I've got that aren't mine.
Gregor Schill, aka Derek Zoolander,
Well, he's been given the perfect gift right now.
wins, question mark?
For him, it's probably one of the biggest leads we've seen all race, actually, 9/10 of a second. It's really, really intense. That
Oh, guys, that was brilliant.
He still has to really keep his wits
Ah, shit. Okay, back to the race. Morocco got a 5-second for the yeet and skeet. That means that they'll drop from P3 to P4. Spain will then inherit P3. Turkey still chilling. Abe lost a little bit to Turkey. It's surprising with Turkey hitting Netherlands that there wasn't pain over there. There we go. Look at Sotomuto sweating. Full concentration.
Challenging corner. There are our front two drivers, Sotomuto in the foreground of the shot, Filippo Bikina in the background for Japan and Australia respectively. First and second on the racetrack, side by side in their rigs. And both drivers looking like they've got no intention.
Look at that clip.
Breaking their concentration anytime soon.
DMs, it's Gregor. Wait, I need to see it on my phone first before I showcase it. There's Luke Whitehead.
on their feet.
Luke Whitebread.
Cheer, crowd, cheer.
Come on, give us a cheer.
Gregor
everybody, give us a
Schill.
cheer. Lovely stuff. The atmosphere is fantastic here, though, we must say. There is a real buzz about the place as well. All the sounds and sights all rattling around the place. But just a handful of corners left to go now, Paul. And
No, I'm not going to post that on.
been, like we say, may have been
I'm not going to post that. I'm not going to post it. So let me
He's had to work
copy
hard to get
pasta
that
this
race
clip.
done. It's been great, this.
Yeah, it's a strategic race that he's taken. He's had the pace, but he's not decided.
Let's just see. Wait until this ends, and then I copy pasted it.
And the moves came to him, and end of the day, that's exactly how a intelligent.
Yeah, I copied it now, Felix. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely is. As he heads round into the final corner now, one more difficult braking zone to do. Keeps it very tidy towards the apex.
Shit.
And that is going to be our third out of three.
Let's go. Good shit. Japan from Australia, from Spain.
At Valencia. Very, very well done indeed. Australia in second position. Morocco complete the podium finishes in that one. No medals just yet in this part of the competition. But the top
Luke
three
just rattling on about something.
Spain, I believe, came home in fourth position after that. No, apologies. Spain would have been third, wouldn't they, Paul? Because of the penalty. Yes. Morocco would have been classified in fourth place. So Sotomuto
got yeeted by Misa, I think. Got yeeted by
She got away from the line.
Equeezy. Yeah. And that is that, guys. So, as far as we know, tomorrow will be a grand final of... Oh, we actually missed interviews. I missed all the interviews, but...
Paul, our latest winner here in the quarterfinals in the FIA Motorsport Games. Sota, you must be so happy after that one. It looked a very difficult race near the front of the field.
Yes, I went start to safety, went to P3 to the start, but I didn't never give up and chase the front of me, and yeah, somehow.
I was going to say, in this competition, you can never give up, can you? It's such a high level.
Yes, everyone is so high level driver, and but this kind of competition happens incidents more than usual. So we don't never give up until the finish.
And obviously now you move into the semi-finals. Does that make it even harder for you guys to focus and concentrate?
Yes, but yeah, the Group 1 and Group 2 winner is my teammate William Esports. So now we make William's role. 1, 2, 3. So that is very happy for me.
Oh, that's cool.
I bet that is one of the best things about this competition is you guys all race each other online all around the world, but then to come together in person and see each other, you know, this is the first time that we've met in person after working together for so long. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I live in Japan and too far east from for you guys. But yeah, it's very happy to meet everyone. The racing in online, but today we met directly. So, and one more thing, and I'm happy to compete each other and low latency, low ping. Usually I have 200 milliseconds. Yeah.
So what he's explaining there is
200 ping, goated. Another feeling, broski. Not really as bad. Let's see this clip.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay.
The leader has finished race.
Come on.
Car on the right.
Come on. Let's go.
Alright, check it. Fine. Good job. That's good. Now bring the car back. Clear on the right.
Holy fuck!
Car on the left.
Oh, dude, that's amazing. Oh, Masada is the best.
The leader has finished race.
Come on.
Car on the right.
Come on. Let's go.
Alright, check it. Fine. Good job. You did that's good. Now bring the car back. Clear on the right.
I'm crying. Dude, that is the most passion I've ever seen for people. Oh, dude. Yeah, I know. Masao is the goat, dude. Oh, dude, Masao is the best, dude. I can't believe that. We're gonna watch one more clip and then we're gonna call it there for today. Woo!
Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Bah. Shut it. Go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh,
Push. C'est passé quoi là? C'est passé quoi là? Push. Push. Il y a un bug là.
yeah. Oh, dude. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh my god. Dude, his expression, it's just literally like you say, it's the constant, just constantly going up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Yeah. Guys, if you want to watch, I think there is still rating going on via the FIA Motorsport games. We are going to call it there for the stream. A nice little short stream for Friday. Hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing weekend. I shall see you guys again on Monday evening for a stream. I'm probably going to be doing Duo Cup on Monday. Hope you all have an amazing weekend. Keep well, be safe, have fun, and thanks again for all the love and support. Thank you guys. Peace out. Bye.